What's up guys, it's the Cubophile and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a CUBER tier list. So if you don't know what a CUBER tier list is, it's basically where we take some of the most popular cubing YouTubers and rank them according to various qualities or criteria. And in this video, we're going to be focusing on their intros. Yes, the part at the beginning of a video where it makes you want to determine whether you want to keep watching the video or not. Kind of the thing you just saw a few seconds ago. So let's just dive right into it. So my plan is to be able to do it based on a few criteria. One, effectiveness, how well does it actually do in enticing me to want to watch the rest of the video. Two, creativeness, just how overall the editing style is, and yeah, just in frank words, just how epic it is. And three, uniqueness, how creative and original it is. Didn't I just said creative. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. It might be able to be a total mess. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to keep the three criteria in mind throughout the video. I don't know, but again, let's just get into it. Oh, and if you couldn't tell, face reveal. Yeah, so now you know what I look like, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. Alright, first up, where should we start? Maybe, let's start with Z3 cubing. I have a lot of respect for people who can do stop motion animation. I don't have nearly the level of patience it takes to get over what can be sometimes over 1,000 shots. So yeah, when I see people doing it and doing it really well, I have a lot of respect for that. And combined with the music, the gradual increase from the beginning, it's just a very overall enticing style. And so yeah, I really like it, and I'm gonna put it straight into S tier. Next up, CUBER. His intros is fairly basic. He starts out with a glitch intro, which is basically just his logo with a little glitch effect on it. It's not that bad, but there definitely is more that you can do, but it is kind of a nice, quick introduction to the video. It's not the best intro that there can be, but I will still give it a fair tier, maybe B tier. And while we're at it, we can throw Cube Self Hero and JR Cuber in there too, since they have the same type of intro as CUBER. Alright, next up, let's get another OG out of the way, Perm. If you know, if you watch him, which I highly doubt you don't, you'll know that he doesn't really begin his videos with an intro, he usually gets right into it. And so, while that would usually get him an F tier, you might recall that 2 years ago, on April Fool's, when he made his video about the V-Cube, he had the absolute worst intro in that video, and just for that video alone, he gets S tier. That and the fact that he's simply Perm. I mean, come on, what else do you want me to do? Alright, next up, let's do Brody the Cuber. I don't really watch him that much. I mean, I used to, and I do still watch him here and there. I kind of forgot what his intros are like, but they're pretty basic. I don't think there's even any editing intro. I think he just starts with it saying his name, which is what I do. I can't be a hypocrite. Have to give him something. Maybe D tier. No, C tier. Felix Zemdegs. The thing about Felix Zemdegs and other types of cubers like him is that they're not really focused on posting actual content. They mostly just upload solves from their competition, which is fine, but for the sake of this video, it doesn't really perform well. However, seeing Felix's beautiful hands at the beginning of a video is all I need to keep me watching. Obviously, an edited intro is better, so how about we just go put him in D tier? Actually, no, you can throw them in C tier with Brody the Cuber, who also doesn't have an edited intro. So that's Felix Zemdegs, Lucas Eder, Max Park, Timon, and McNeill. Here's a trivia question. At what competition was Felix's profile picture taken at? Leave it in a comment down below, and while you're at it, go ahead and like and subscribe, because that also helps me out a lot. Alright, with that out of the way, moving on, Cuberisms. I do really watch his videos, and they are really fun to watch, but also for an intro, he starts out with acknowledging that he's the blue man, which is true. It's kind of the same as Brody the Cuber, but I don't know, I just like him more, so we'll just put that in B tier. TNL Cubing. Again, he starts out with Brody the Cuber style, like saying his name, hey guys, it's Tom here. But obviously since he's Australian, he has that nice accent to it. So that just makes the overall intro better, so we can put that in B tier. In fact, I'm sorry, CUBER rhythms, you're gonna have to come down to C tier. In fact, while we're at it, let's just put Tingman in B tier too. We can let both of them fight it out there. Derpy CUBER, I do watch him. I mostly watch his competition vlogs. And those videos, they mostly started out with a nice, humorous intro, like usually just a clip of the video. So it is kind of the most enticing thing. You want to see where that original clip came from. But I think I'll put it... C tier is getting a bit crowded. But I don't care, I'll stick it in C tier. The bottom tiers are feeling a bit empty. I think I might want to fill those up. Aha! Patrick Ponce, who is like Felix Zemdegs and all those other cubers. And so if he was like them, which he is, then I would be inclined to put him in that tier. Except, he doesn't have a profile picture. I'm sorry, Patrick, but I think we might need to make a new tier for you. That's better. Alright, next up, we guess up the Cube Stores. So I don't really watch any of the Cube Stores videos, but I suppose if I want to get sponsored, up into the A tier they go. I unfortunately can't put them into S tier simply because it would be unfair, but you know, it's A tier, so if you want to give me a call, just hit me up, you know? Sayo the King, I don't really watch his videos, I really have nothing to rank him on, but the bottom 3 tiers are feeling a bit empty, so you know what, why not, we'll put him in D tier. This video is a mess anyways. DG Cubing, or DG Cubes, pretty similar to Derpy CUBER, does a lot of vlogs. But his logo isn't really that good. But we're judging on intros today, so I guess I can't really judge him based off that. But he uploads less than Derpy the CUBER, so you know what, we'll put him in D. D for DG. Just a Cubing, I don't watch him that much, but I do know that he's a pretty good guy. I'm assuming he starts out his videos pretty similarly to TNL Cubing. From what I've heard, he's an Australian, so I'm assuming he has the accent as TNL Cubing. So we'll just put him in B tier as well, because why not? Red KB, he doesn't upload anymore. I think his last upload was like 7 to 8 months ago. And I didn't really watch his videos back then, but I think his intros kind of went something along with saying his name, but it wasn't really that good, that enticing. So I don't know if I want to put it in C or D tier. I'll just put it in D tier simply because I want to fill up those categories. Alright, Crazy Bat CUBER literally hasn't uploaded in over a year. I've never watched anything of his. I feel like this is a good guy to put in E tier. Not in F tier because I don't want to judge his content when I haven't even watched it. Hashtag CUBER, I don't really know. E tier, I don't care. Speaky Review, I don't watch him that much either. D tier, why not? Paradox Cubing, Me, Myself, and Pi, you know what, we'll just go ahead and put them in F tier. Not because their content is bad, but just because they're either don't upload anymore, or I've just never really even heard of them in the first place, so that'll be all of them. Encoded. Lately, he stopped doing the giveaway intro, and not that that was a problem in the first place. I mean, it's perfectly fine to advertise your own giveaway. But I feel like it's a bit much, you know, but again, I really don't have much problem with it. But it's a bit repetitive, it gets a bit stale after a while. But lately he's been using a new intro, but we're going in general here. So Cubing Encoded, you can go in B tier. Laser Zero Monkey, I don't really watch much of his videos either, mostly his solve breakdowns. But he has this really cool ASMR voice, and so that just really makes me want to continue watching the video. So, I don't know, C tier is getting a bit crowded. I don't want to put him in D tier. Whatever, I'll put him in C tier. And last, but not least, we have the one, the only, Cupid. I think you know where this is going. I mean, how can you not feel so incredibly salty that you don't have an intro as good as that, huh? I mean, tell me. Alright, in all seriousness, though, I can't even bear to do that, Cupid. You have to go there. And that'll be it for this cubing tier list. I didn't... the 3 criteria, I didn't bring that up at all, did I? Oh my god, okay. Okay, so I guess we're doing this now. I suppose I'll give the award to the most creative to Z3 cubing, or sorry, not the most creative, the most effective to Z3 cubing, simply because of that stop motion animation and the gradual music changing. It just really gives a nice style, and I just really like it. I'll give the award to the most original and possibly to Cubehead. He took what TNL cubing does and practically all the people just saying their name and took it to a whole new level with that, that signature yo. I mean, how can you not like that? I mean, it's just a whole other level. And then, yeah, most effective, most creative, oh yeah, we'll give most creative to Perm simply for that one video. That music was on point, the stock footage was pretty epic. And yeah, I guess for no other reason, because I cannot think of any other YouTuber to give it to. I'm sorry. Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Obviously, take no offense. This was all meant and gonna be fun. But that's gonna be it, and hope you enjoyed again. And again, hit the subscribe down below if you enjoyed. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, until the next video, peace.